Hi, today I want to talk about how to create and modify elevation markers to display a consistent set of designations as A, B, C, and D in every elevation tag mark. My name is Cesar Escalante and I am pleased to be your host. The problem of today stemmed from a client who really wanted to display interior elevation marks as a consistent set of designations A, B, C, and D for each of the orientations in every marker. Notice on the screen how I have two conditions of interior elevations and each of the markers display the same letters A, B, C, and D. This is not possible to achieve out of the box because Revit likes to assign a single view number to views that are placed on sheets. But notice that when I drag and drop a new elevation and enable the checkboxes for the different orientations, the same designation remains consistent. So this is a workaround that is trying to bend the elevation marks to what it's not supposed to do. But let me show you what I did to make this work. I will start by looking at the out-of-the-box interior elevation mark. The interior elevation mark is made of two families, the body and the pointer. The pointer is nested into the body. So my first step is to look at the body family, and inside the body family I will delete the unwanted family types and save this family as a different name so that I don't affect my original elevation marker. Then I'm going to proceed to open room for another parameter. The detail number needs to be expressed as a label in the placement above the sheet number. So I created a new horizontal line and then I made a copy of the label and reassign the label to report the information contained by the detail number. Then I will open the pointer family. The pointer family is made of multiple labels, region field, and lines. And again, I'm going to clean these from unwanted types and parameters that are not needed, like the view name. And the purpose here is that I need to create 4 different types for each of the different pointer orientations. So I'm going to create 4 different yes, no parameters that are going to serve as visibility controls for the different pointer orientations. So my new parameters are called A, B, C, and D. They are yes, no parameters, and they are type parameters. After creating my 4 checkboxes, I will proceed and create 4 different family types. Each of the family types will be associated with a value of the checkboxes. So I will have a fill arrow A that will be assigned to the checkbox A, and so forth. After creating my 4 types, I'll go to the view and delete any label that is not needed. I only keep the reference label because this could be useful when placing reference or similar details. Then I create a simple text. The text needs to be placed in the right location or in the right position. These 2 components, the text and the label, will need to be assigned to the visibility control A. Then I create 4 copies, each for the different orientations. I rename the text to represent the designations A, B, C, and D. Then I'll proceed to create a box, and this is just a placeholder to visually see where the text and the tags are going to be falling when this gets imported into the body circle. So I move each of the designations to the appropriate corner and move the labels where they are most needed. I select each of the pair of elements and assign it to the appropriate parameter control. Then I need to rotate each pair of elements to the original position. This step seems a bit strange. I tested this method multiple times and I was getting very different, confusing orientation of the text. And this was the only way I was able to make it work. After rotating all the text, I load this family into the body family and pick each of the pointers and replace it with the appropriate family type. I have to remove constraints as needed. And when I have all the pointers as expected, I load this family into the project and proceed to create a new elevation family. This elevation family is going to have a different value for the elevation mark. I'll assign it to the elevation body type that I just created. The tag is finalized, and when I create a new family, notice whenever I place an interior elevation, the letter designation will remain consistent for the different orientations. The view title for each of the elevation is nothing more than a customized viewport family. The viewport family it's assigned to report the view name, and the view name that will be reported is the title on sheets. The purpose of this is so that I can keep the elevation view titles different from what is reported by the elevation title. Then the global view, the view title that report the collection of elevations is just a dummy elevation marker. One of the drawbacks in this method is that I have to manually type the as text the detail number when I have a multiple view condition, but if I only have a single view condition, the family will work parametrically. So I hope this has been useful, and we'll talk until the next one. Thank you.